Welcome everybody here to the debut of the Super Warp World game. I am Graham Pooh Bear, your host here tonight. I want to give some time right here, give a shout out to Xwater, my co-commentator.
What's going on, everybody?
Yes, and Jakku's going to be joining us in and out too. He's also going to be the man on the computer behind the scenes handling the restream right here. So give some love to Jakku as well. Jakku, how are you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Yes. So for those who don't know, this is the Super Warp World game. It is a lot of creators came together. Carl Sagan, being the visionary that he is, the leader of the Mario Maker Illuminati, Illuminati, got 20 of the game's best creators. Well, 18 and me and Jakku. 18 of the game's best creators and got them together, and we all put in one level each. Actually, some people have 2 levels. I take that back. And basically created a Mario Maker game spanning all different types of game, the Mario Maker themes and different types of play styles, and it's really exciting. Xwater, you've seen a preview of some of these levels. What do you think about the project as a whole?
Man, I've probably about 10 of them, including yours, and it's actually a really cool take on Mario Maker, because a lot of the time when you're just playing, it's the regular beat the course as fast as you can, and it's just designed to have like one route. What's super cool about this project is that like everybody's level was designed with the intent for being completable in multiple ways, but let's say if you're going for a speed run through 18 courses, you might not take the risky trick to save a second. You might take a slower path in one of the levels that you're more confident on. So I thought it was super cool to just see like pretty much a new twist on how people go about making.
Yeah. And the interesting thing about this is a full kind of game that is speed run, that we have different categories for on speedrun.com. So we have the 80% category, which is what we're going to see here today. And that's going to be a playthrough of worlds 1-1 through 4-4. And that's going to be 16 levels straight. We also have a 100% category, which involves collecting red coins throughout the entire playthrough. And that will unlock the quote-unquote special worlds, special levels that we have. And those are kind of like crazy Kaizo difficulty. We won't be seeing those today, but anybody out there who wants to speedrun this game as well, there's rules on super.warp.world as well as speedrun.com. And you can submit your runs right on speedrun.com on the Mario Maker page. And you can be a world record holder in Mario Maker for a legit game. So that's pretty exciting. And to celebrate that, we got 4 of the game's best players here today. We got Trihex joining us. He needs no introduction. We got Grand Keys, High Five to Safety and Order. What do you think about our 4 racers here today, Xwater?
Oh man, I think for myself, I'm personally rooting for High Five, sticking with the
Canada.
We're both Canadian. He's my guy. He's pretty much
Canada.
old enough to be my dad, and he looks like it, so
Yeah, definitely. Like all of these players are really great in their own respect, and all of them kind of have different specialties and different strengths and weaknesses.
And I'll definitely give a bonus to the guys who do super expert streams, because they're just used to having the craziest, dumbest stuff thrown at them from anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, one thing we all know who Trihex is a massive. Oh, Grand Keys, you're getting Grand Keys is giving you some bachelor love there. Trihex, we all know he's a legendary speedrunner. I mean, he's kind of the face of speedrunning in a lot of ways. He's Yoshi's former Yoshi's Island incredible player. Been playing a ton of Mario Maker. You have to think right now off the bat, he would be our favorite in this particular matchup, just from that experience. But that being said, High Five to Safety and Grand Keys are both world record holders in their own right in Mario hacks. So it's not like we have, newbies here going against Trihex. And with all that being said, Order might be the best Mario Maker player of all of them. He's incredible. So this is going to be a really great race between these guys. Let's talk to the racers real quick, and then go over the rules and count them down.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wonderful. Good. So I guess I want to ask you all a question. Like, first of all, Trihex, what are you expecting to see out of this game here today?
Dude, I've been deliberately out of the loop. I've been not checking in on development or any of that. I'm expecting Okay, you're asking me what I'm expecting, right?
What you're expecting, yeah.
I have pretty high expectations actually. I at minimum expect every level to have like a pleb route and a swag god route, or I guess a MVP route, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what? Yeah, no, go on.
Dude, I can't help it. Okay, I tried my best to not cheat and look at thumbnails, but I saw some beautiful, rich, deep thumbnails. So I'm already kind of giggly in the pants right now.
Yeah, there's definitely some people who are much better at art than me have some incredibly great thumbnails. Order, were you excited when you heard about this project going together and about the idea of just speedrunning Mario Maker?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's a great idea to kind of bring speedrunning into Mario Maker because they don't really have that within this game besides just like individual level world records, things like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's great.
Yeah, and high five. Is there any creator you're kind of worried about being in this game? I don't know if you saw the creator list going on, but
I never looked at the creators, but if there's a barb level, man, I hope there's a barb level.
There might be a barb level, but it might be in the special world. And
we're not doing that, are we?
No, I mean, hey, if you guys found the red coins, I'd like props to you, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that's possible. And I guess the last question for Keys, like, what do you think? Like, what are you hyped for in the long term of this little game here?
I'm excited to see how it reacts how the reaction is in the community. Like seeing how if people take to it and run it and start doing stuff like that, and what kind of like records get put on these levels and all together as a game too.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, how the individual level strats are going to be really kind of insane on some of these levels. I think it's going to go way beyond what any of us in the testing room thought.
Right.
When it all said and done. And we hope it definitely does. So you guys know the rules, but we're going to go over them for the crowd real quick. The people out there at home. So you have to download these levels in your core spot. And you order them 1-1 through 4-4, and it's really easy to see the order. And they're in order right at the download page, so you'll have no issues with that. And then you actually go on the course itself and hit play, and you won't have a life limit. Lives won't be an issue. And then once you're finished, you let the game kind of like go out. It's going to be the same loading time for everybody in that way. And then you go to the next level, hit in core spot, hit play. So it's the same thing every time. Everyone gets it. Yep. Cool. You guys ready?
Can't wait.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm so cocky right now. Did you just mention the fact that you can use the World 1 play button?
You want to use the World 1 play button?
Oh no way!
Yeah, bring lives into it.
I was gonna be that guy and get some advantage in the menu time because I'm so good. But
I think there's actually going to be a play button category, is what we had the idea if it got a little out of hand. But I mean, I don't think any of us are going to stop you from saving time on the menuing.
That's speed strats.
And honestly, I think you'll be able to get lives throughout this. I think you'd probably be fine, honestly. If you want to do that, none of us are going to stop you. We would give you mad dope gangster props here. So
I'm not going to limit the lives. I'm just going
to How many lives do you get when you do that?
Actually,
you get 3. You get 3 right off the bat, and then if you lose them, and they carry over. So
Man.
Yeah.
So there's a little risk here.
Yeah, the play button on the left side gets it in there. But I think we'll leave that up to you racers today. But I think for the legitimate record, it's the play on the level itself for this category itself. But I don't know. I think Carl was talking about a 3 life category. So go crazy. We're not here to limit you. This is Mario Maker. Go crazy.
Right on.
All right, gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready,
bud.
We're gonna count it down. We're gonna go on 3, 2, 1, play. All right.
Good.
All right, we're ready.
Bring your menus up now.
Chat, are you ready? Can I get some hype in the chat right now? Some hype in the chat. Let me hear who your favorite racer is. Who are you going for in the chat? Let me see it. All right, we're gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do it.
Holy
Good luck,
crap.
fellas.
Good luck.
Good luck. We're gonna head over to the commentator channel.
Good luck.
All right, so our first level right here is being played by Failstream.
Created by.
Created.
Created by Failstream. Sorry, created by Failstream. Oh, Triax went with the play button.
Yeah,
Triax
and
went
high
with the play
five.
button.
Oh boy.
And high five.
I think High Five made a mistake. I think he forgot what he was doing.
All right, so Failstream is probably most famous right now for his incredibly difficult, ridiculous cape level that he's making. But this level's quite a bit different than that. It's specifically designed to be the first level and quite frankly, the easiest level in the entire game.
Yeah, it's the free level.
Yeah, and what do you think about this level right off the bat?
Well, I know Failstream was saying he was trying to really replicate the vibe of like the actual 1-1 from SMB1. And I think he did a really good job just on the aesthetics, not making it too busy. It looks great, and I feel like there's a lot of potential for actually like tightening up the level.
Yeah, you see Triax right there got a star boot combo and making moves. Grand Keys going places. Triax exploring over here, getting the 1-ups, which he actually is
Not a bad idea.
extremely useful, and then takes the death though.
Oof.
Yeah.
So
And as high five to safety and order, get the victory on that. Trax was right there at the end, but he wanted those lives, man. He wanted the lives. All right, our second level, 1-2, Chocolate Rain by Hijack Me. This is a Super Mario World level. Yeah, I do like this name a lot. A Mario World level, right off the bat. He named it that because everyone likes chocolate. It's a more modern approach to the Chocolate Island levels from Super Mario World, which had multiple semi-solids in them.
Yeah, no, that going back to what you were saying earlier too, and what Triax was saying, the aesthetic of these levels is just unreal. Like, it's so pretty. It's so nice. I would take this out for dinner, man. I wouldn't even like. I'd be a respectful gentleman.
Yeah, I mean, Carl got some incredible creators together, and me, and like, I mean, and quite frankly, like, these guys don't just make great levels; they make beautiful levels, and that's really important at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They have to be aesthetically pleasing. You can deal with a, let's say, like, slower or more tame level if it's pretty. Grand Keys is just working through this level. It seems getting rid of the
spring, yeah.
the spring, but going in what looks like a secret path.
and
I'm
again,
not
with
sure.
The commentator's curse, always with the death right after you call him out on a good strat.
I might have to
Orange
refresh.
was about
this
to go in
real
that
quick.
same door that Keys just went to.
Yeah.
Man, but this level I'm actually liking a lot. This is one I hadn't had a chance to see already, but just the small things that we're noticing, like the little hidden star that you can, snipe a shell into to grab, and stuff that might not even be speed strats, but it just makes for an overall fun game, regardless of if you're speedrunning it or not. That's what makes this so cool. It's the most traditional way to play Mario in Mario Maker, I feel like.
Yeah. Aura here, he got a Yoshi, but is completely abandoning getting it. Going back in the pipe. Let's see where it leads. Grand Key's getting a checkpoint there. Eyeballing the
Very
checkpoint.
nice.
Yeah, he missed that last time, and that cost him a lot of time actually.
Oh yeah.
Trax is a bit behind where Order was, making up for that death he had.
I'm really relieved to see Triax
Oh, high five.
and high five with lives, man.
Yeah, high five. Taking the death.
Oh, he's still
That's
got
gonna
three,
hurt.
man.
He's got three lives. He's got three. Triax with a great jump on that vine, and he set that same pipe that Aura went down and got there a completely different way, ladies and gentlemen. Choosing to skip it though. Oh, getting the red coin. Oh, is he? Wait.
Wait. Okay. No, never mind.
Wait. We were like, wait.
I was getting so ready to be like, so we wanted to include a traditional soft law.
Getting the Yoshi.
The real experience.
Yeah, and Aura right there is gonna head right to 1-3. Cruising. These guys are cruising through World 1. Trax is going to go back and get the
Get that fire flower.
get
Smart
that
move.
fire flower. High Five's
And
got a
going-
cape. Grand Keys jumping across the chasm. And meanwhile, Aura's just swimming right through. Now, this level
Aura's on the
1-3.
next level too. Yeah, 1-3.
1-3 right there. You're gonna see Aura. He's playing a water level. I tried to talk them out of using a water level. I did my best. They said no. This level was made by Tub11, and he even described it as, yes, the dreaded water level. If done correctly, water levels can actually be quite fun. Wrong. Yeah, after a series of tech-based levels, he wanted to go more casual on this one. If you play around with the water physics, you can find some interesting strategies to breeze across this level.
There
right
are
now,
some really cool skips in this level.
Yeah, right now, Aura does not seem to be having too much problem with it. Grand Keys is joining him, as well as Triax, who is saving time on that menuing, and that's legit time he's saving. I'm not even joking. I feel like we need to make this a press
and
play
Aura
category.
dies at the flag.
Oh,
Third.
that is a Yatanai right there by Aura. He does have the checkpoint, so we'll
And he's
see where
opting
he
for
gets
safety,
to.
getting the mushroom again.
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart move, you know?
Yeah.
He's in first. He knows what he's going to see now. You have to think he's going to have a better chance the second way through.
Yeah, and I don't think the racers are watching each other, so he can't be like, okay, I'm ahead, I can take my time. He's just playing as he would play safely.
Yeah, now high five to safety. Moving on to 1-3 as well. High five to safety plays a lot of crappy levels, I will admit. So he's probably pretty good at water levels. I'm not. Aura streams late at night, and I haven't seen him play too many bad levels, but he's familiar with the water as well.
They both deal with their fair share of hot garbage.
You know what? I would say at this point, all of these players have definitely played crap. You know, Grand Keys probably getting a mini heart attack.
Can make crap sometimes too. I don't know if you've played Keys' recent Trolls. Poof.
Yeah.
Oh,
Triax with the death right at the end.
That's getting everybody.
Grand Keys finding one of the hidden red coins in this level as well.
So we have Aura on level 4 right now. What I really like about this, and what I've been really liking about this lately in general, is this is like kind of more of a merge of getting some of the YouTube Mario Maker community here on Twitch with us. This level's made by Ryukar. Yeah,
this was made by Ryukar. At the time, he was speedrunning SMB3, and so he kind of went with the SMB3, what do I want to call it, airship pattern.
Yeah.
And it's a very pretty level. I really like it. It's got some cool little platforming. It's quick. There's going to be some very awesome strats for this level.
Oh, for
I can
sure.
see
One of
this
the cool
being a
things about this level
favorite.
too
Yeah.
is that getting all those red coins completely skips the boss fight.
Yes,
You
and
can
that's
see
something.
the key door right there.
And that's something also that you'll notice about all of these worlds. Each world is actually going to end with a boss fight of some sort, which I thought was a really nice.
Awesome thing about this project. Not only is it's got your standard game progression where the first world, as we've all seen, have been pretty, the cool levels, but pretty standard stuff. You got your standard ground level and underwater level and airship. But as we get further in, we're gonna get weird stuff like ghost houses and lava levels and ice levels and stuff like that. The kind of regular progression you would see.
Yeah. High five to safety is going crushing this level right now.
We have Aura, the first to get into World 2, though.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Grand Keys, another death right there.
Getting started with Fancy Pandas. Now, here is an auto-scroller, too, at that. In a speed run. We had a choice here, and we decided to auto-scroll in a speed run.
Yeah, Fancy Panda, first of all, Fancy Panda is an incredible level maker, and I might say the most underrated or most unheralded level maker. Like, he deserves way more love than he's getting out there. He is incredible. But he's just, I don't know, he's so talented in the way he can, like, machine everything together. And this level is no different, as you can see here in this auto-scroller. It looks kind of haphazardous, but everything's got a purpose. He really likes the idea of the level becoming more and more difficult as it goes on, rather than an easy speed run. He also wanted me to mention, I would be wrong if I didn't mention this, that Fancy Panda is a great kickball player. Some say MVP caliber kickball player.
I could speak on his behalf for that. I was there. That guy I think he put glue on his hands or something because he caught everything. It was absurd.
Dude, Triax is having a great run through here. Oh, takes a little damage. Keeps going. You can really see Triax's beautiful platforming coming into play here. High Five to Safety struggled with this Bowser Jr. fight. Meanwhile, Order is just not having any
breezing,
issues. Yeah.
man. Just breezing.
And now 2 levels ahead, Order.
Yeah, and we got High Five going to be the second one out of World 1.
Mhm.
Keeping up as best he can. Keys is doing his best on the level. And Trihex on that Bowser fight, he just got a... Oh, and he dies to the Muncher. It's so scary watching these left side players because they're going with the limited lives. He's got 2 more chances to get through this Bowser fight, which honestly probably won't be a problem for him. But
yeah, but still, it's dangerous. All right, now this level right here, this is the level I made. First thing you're gonna see about this level is it's all about choices. You have choices on power-ups, you have choices on what path you take. But if you take the bottom path, it's gonna be some waiting, and you're gonna have some a few struggle bus items. Or it takes the bottom path. The top path would actually allow him to do a lot, go through the game a lot faster.
yeah,
He's gonna have another option. He's gonna have options to go up
too.
to the top paths. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and yours had a trick that I hadn't even seen before. The crouching twirl with the Tanuki suit. Yeah, no, that was really cool. There's some complicated tech to get the fast time in your level.
Yeah.
And
Let's see if he goes to the top route. Oh,
there
Aura
he
might
goes.
be taking the top route. And he's going for the fast route right now.
I like it.
The testicular fortitude upon him. Oh, Aura right now, and it's actually a significant save going up there. But can he make this jump
but
in the
he
third
didn't get
time? He does not get it. That's going to make him go back to the...
Sorry, guys, we somehow lost desktop audio. I'm working to fix that, trying to bring the casters back. Literally, the Discord just crapped out on us. All right, so I'm gonna do the commentary thing while I try to fix this right now. We got a crazy race going on. We do apologize for the delay in audio, guys. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do when dealing with 4 different streams. But this is a fantastic race currently, where each player still has a great chance to come back from all of this. There's a lot of things that they can do in the later levels that can make up some time. Just like any other Mario game, there's a lot of power-ups in a lot of these levels, and if the players actually go and look for them, they can find them and use them to their advantage. I'm bringing Discord back up right now. Hopefully we can be back in that chat. Alright, Discord is still not doing anything, so I do apologize. Okay, I got an idea. Nope, it's not working at all. I'm gonna try one other thing, guys. I don't know what's going on with my Discord. I apologize. Literally disabled me from connecting from the web app, from the app. So I'm gonna try using the web app while I get back in here. 2-3 comes from freaking Ha, Super Mario Brothers 3 Underground level. So this is down to the water line. After a nice dire strike. Oh, hey, hold on. Discord's coming back, guys. This literally makes 0 sense right now. It is unable to connect me to the voice chat. Alright, so while I try to continue to fix this, we have, so the inspiration, this was inspired by one of his favorite levels in Super Mario Brothers 3, 7-1, which unfortunately for him and everyone else, everyone just skips that level. As for the racers, they're not going to be able to skip this level. The level does have a whole bunch of skips built into it itself, but you're going to have to find those first. So the overall goal was to create a level that felt like it could have been right out of an old game, and I think he did a really good job on that. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to get it in through other means right now. It's not OBS, Carl. It's literally Discord. Discord is not letting me. It's saying authentication is an error. Like, I've killed Discord 3 times now. I'm gonna try to do one more thing. Discord is literally being the worst right now. You know what? I got an idea. Guys, I have an idea.
He figured out where to go. No way.
All right, you guys should be able to hear them for a little bit. I'm gonna fix some other stuff.
All right, test. Is it all good? All good. Yeah, all good.
Cool. What I'm also excited about too. This is actually the second level from Fail's stream in the whole game. So this is Spike Hold. What was it? Spike Top Stronghold? Yeah.
Yeah, Fail's stream just having time to make all these levels. You know, I bet he was really relieved to clear check something else besides his cave level.
To finally see the upload flag.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to be really happy about that.
Man, he's gonna get it soon enough. I hope he does for his sanity.
Hey, Order taking a death right there. I'm not sure he got a checkpoint yet, so he might be starting over. Yeah, he's gonna be starting over. This High Five to Safety now takes the lead, essentially. A virtual lead. Can he figure out where to go, what to do? This is a tough little platforming section right here. Oh! Gets in the pipe.
Beautiful. Oh, he was so close to death by fire there, but just narrowly escaping. And the turtle shell out of the block gets him.
The turtle. Oh, the
Something
turtle.
so basic, right?
Yeah, the turtle. And what's so funny is that I think these players may have been like, oh, well, this is a really good game. They're not going to have turtle shells in the question mark blocks.
Yeah,
No,
there
this
won't
is
be
still a Mario
unnecessary
Maker game, guys. Yeah.
You're gonna be seeing all kinds of hootney.
Yeah, this is still a Mario Maker game, and that junk is still going to fly. Or take it there. If you look, there was about 3 different ways to get through that pipe, and he was taking it. Triax, meanwhile, moving on to 2-4.
I'm
and you can
honestly
definitely
been pretty entranced by
Yeah.
Trihex's just gameplay and the new soups in general. He's just so he
Yeah.
loves the tech. You can tell how
Yeah.
much he loves that tech.
Yeah, he definitely made up some time there in that level. And you can definitely see right now the difficulty level creeping up. You know,
Oh yeah.
difficulty level is definitely creeping up now. It's going to be interesting to see how these players, if they keep trying to, because they've definitely been trying to zoom through these early levels. If they keep going for that, or if they're going to, maybe change their route now after facing some of the tougher levels.
Yeah, going with the slow and steady rather than the
Yeah.
hasty pasty.
Yeah, that was I enjoyed that.
You're welcome.
High five to safety. How is he going to get in this pipe?
Oof.
Well, Aura's got everything. He's got a helmet,
He's
fire.
decked out, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a P switch. Ooh, high five.
Players kind of neck and neck at this point.
Go
Oh,
up,
that
go
was
up, Trihex. Go up.
You can do it, Trihex. Go up.
Yeah, got it. Now reaching the checkpoint. This is very, very, very close right now.
And this is a long level. This is stressful every part of the way
Yeah.
along this right now. Like you can
Yeah.
tell they're all getting a little cautious, a little worried.
It's not straightforward like most of the Mario Maker levels you see. A majority of Mario Maker things you see, it's like there's kind of one way to do it. A lot of these levels, there are definitely seemingly multiple ways, and multiple paths, and different things to find. And
There's
and
so
you
many
never-
paths. We might as well
Yeah.
just call it Star Fox Zero.
Oh my gosh, that wasn't quite a pun, but I don't know where Carl's at. We need to get a pun from Carl. Right there.
He's legendary with puns. I can't believe he can tick that many up. The GDQ run was nuts.
Oh yeah. All right. Now you see, Triax and High Five both opting to get the cape there. Oh, Triax is not going to be able to get it actually.
Ooh,
High Five is going to die immediately after getting it.
what a shame. Cape is the way to go, man.
Yeah. Order riding the spike top to victory, it seems.
Yeah, having the fire
Dude.
fire suit there makes it interesting too, because the fire suit actually is knocking down that spike top as well, which is
Yeah.
in some situations kind of hurting him.
Yeah. Now this is one of those situations where Aura might be going slower to actually go faster.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great race. Like all these players here, very close. Aura finding a pipe that looks to be the way to go. And he's going to have
And
a
he's
bit
at the
of a
boss
fight, and he skips it completely, opting to murder Bowser Jr.
Drop him in that hot lava,
And
we have our
first
first
one,
player to World 3.
World 3. What are you guys thinking about this race right now, and not only these players, but this game so far? Is there any been your PogChamp moment yet?
The PogChamp moment, man.
We need the PogChamp moment.
We need those clips.
In order, looking at this new Super Mario Brothers level, looks like lots of paths right off the bat. This is made by Funa Haksana, and they said they tried to make a level that would fit this game. They failed and instead made a sequential collection of IKEA setups. Yeah, there are some skips for sure, but nobody will probably ever use them because most are ridiculous.
I was really hoping for stuff like that too. Just skips that are so ridiculously hard that it's not even, no one's even gonna try it. Not until someone's going for like the super optimized strats. Oh, and Aura gets hit by the Muncher that was targeting that P-switch.
Yeah, this one's definitely going to see a step up in the difficulty, I believe. And we might have some danger with our guys who... Meanwhile, we see Triax, who's taken this boss fight a lot more cautiously. Oh.
Goes up for the shot and gets denied like MJ in the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah, we're sorry. Our commentary is a bit desynced, but them's the breaks, guys.
To Canada.
Yeah.
All right, this time playing it safe too. Oratory.
It's hard
he
to do
hits
these things online.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah. We're not spoiled. We're behind, so it's a little bit different. All right, Grand Keys, meanwhile, making his way through Triax all the way to the end, and then Heartbreak, man.
On
Heartbreak,
such a long level, too.
We've
real close by as well.
Yeah, high five to safety right there, and Aura just trying to make his way through this random IKEA furniture. You have to wonder if these players are going to change from the live situation going into the next level based on the difficulty of World 2. High five to safety. Oh, also,
that Bowser
nice
Jr. fight causing way more trouble than anyone expected. Grand Keys breezes through it like it wasn't even a need.
No, Triax again having to go back. Okay, Grand Keys is really giving you love now.
He's my biggest fan. What can I say?
Shro Dog. Wait, this is we're hopefully not extremely behind. All right, Grand Keys. He's gonna get his first look here at this this incredibly. I have to say, easily the most difficult looking level so far in the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it does seem like a large setup of an interesting collection of moves, like that little one that Grand Keys just did, bouncing the Muncher in there. And Triax this time.
He definitely got lucky on that one. He didn't see that Muncher coming.
Yeah, Triax just going for it. Meanwhile, high five to safety going for it and gets hit by the Muncher at the end. His boss fight is definitely not as free as Aura made it look. Aura and Grand Keys just cleared right through it, but
yeah, no problem for those guys.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Aura has reached the subworld. And Triax sticking to his no menuing or saving time on menuing strats here, but with the risk of lives.
I feel like once they get past the first world, they'll be pretty confident, because if you die in the first world, you just start over again at the first world regardless, and that flag is going to give you one at least. Well, usually more, depending on the enemies around.
I mean, if they die too, they can just go to the next one and hit play, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, they just might lose some menuing with the game over. He's gonna have to go all the way back. Triax getting a checkpoint right now. Catching up to Grand Keys.
Time to hit that checkpoint,
dude. You see it. Once he gets to those new Super Mario Brother levels, he is on point with them. He is incredibly good at the new Super Mario Brother levels. High five to safety. Don't die. Don't die to Bowser Jr. again. You can do it.
We're begging you, high five.
Yeah. Order, meanwhile, making his way through 3-1.
Oh, I'm excited for this next one. I'm really excited.
Reflectivist Fox, Frosty Beetle Grotto.
The ice physics!
Ice physics.
Such nice physics, man. Such nice physics.
Yeah, Reflectivist says, my goal for the Frosty Beetle Grotto was to allow a lot of choice, but to not make it where all the choices were immediately apparent. Choices aren't always straightforward, but instead where and how to use items or how much risk you want to take for the faster strat. There's some tricky ways to break the level, and people will probably find even trickier ways you didn't anticipate. or he didn't anticipate. He considers himself an all-around generalist player, but one of his strong points is cape tech, so he had to make sure he put in some cape tech for some speedy strats. Let's see if any of our players are going to be able to utilize that cape tech. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe every last one of our players has full all-out medals. Or all our creators have full all-out medals.
Not Jakku.
I wouldn't.
Maybe Jakku. Yeah, maybe Jakku wouldn't.
I don't know, man. Did you play Magic Koopa Tennis? That was a hit, man.
Yeah. See now, all right. See now, Triax is in a scary situation right now. He has 1 life. He's in what seems to be a high death area.
Oh!
Do we go to 0 lives? Area. Yeah. Oh no, he took the game over. I think he's going to probably change over.
Oh man,
yeah.
that first muncher that came out for him, he was in a pattern as he was going, and then that last one that came out had a bit of a delay because of the bounce when it lands on the treadmill. So that's what threw him off there.
And you see him change up the strats now. Let's see if High Five to Safety goes with the change up.
Let's be real. Those two just wanted to go with the world so they could get the round of applause at the end of every 4th level.
Hey, I liked
positive
that
encouragement goes miles, man.
Yeah, I really like that idea. And these levels do get harder still. Okay, now order. Yeah, you could skip it. Could skip it, save a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Smartly, probably wisely, chooses not to.
Oh! That's a very cool little trap setup.
That
too,
was an interesting little section. Yeah. Could have saved some time there, but
he peeked ahead, which was actually his downfall.
Yeah. Could have saved some time though and prevented the big beetle from dying, but this is a really, really cool level by Reflectivist that we're seeing right now.
For sure. And I'm loving seeing these coins just all around everywhere.
Yeah,
seeing them well hidden and all this good stuff.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we got Triax, Grand Keys, and High Five, pretty much all in the same spot. Triax though with a lot of knowledge, #knowledge, which we haven't got to say much so far in this race.
Have we mentioned how much knowledge he has, guys?
Yeah, he does have a lot of knowledge, and meanwhile, both him and High Five to Safety reaching the checkpoint that Grand Keys was already at. Yeah, this section's hard. Now, meanwhile, Order has found the cape.
Yes. Now, what is he going to be able to pull off with it? I wonder.
Yeah. Saving the
P switch. Oh, it's gone now, but that would have been swag. If he was able to take that with him all the way through, that would have got props, man.
I was worried about that P switch.
Oh, and the alternating fire bars is what gets him.
This is the cape. Now this 3-1 level is just incredibly interesting, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of the fancier speed runs once people start breaking down strats and really analyzing what you can do in this game.
Yeah, lining up the cycles with those munchers and everything too.
Yeah, I have to think it's going to be really, really cool.
I'm really interested to see what happens with the special world routing too. Just because of the red coins, it's going to be really cool to see players forced into certain situations, but to see what they can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Orator is moving on to our 3rd level in the 3rd world, past the ice level.
Yeah, Order taking a big commanding lead now. Is he ever going to struggle? Is Order ever going to struggle here?
We got I think the boss of this world might have a little bit of trouble for him.
Yeah, now freaking right here. This is going to be another Super Mario Bros. 3 level. And if you see, guys, we actually have a good collection. You're probably going to see, or you're going to see an even amount of each theme. SMB1, SMB3, SMW, and of course, New Super Mario Brothers. We have an even amount of levels, not through the Star World. The Star World, we let the creators go crazy, but otherwise, just an even amount of levels going on. So nobody necessarily will have the advantage if they're, really good at New Super Mario Brothers. You're not going to have any extra advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going through this level, you can see it speaks volumes about freaking Ha's typical style. He's usually building, traditional Kaizo type levels, usually isolating to just the vertical side of the screen. This goes a little bit more vertical than most of his levels do, but he really capitalizes to his strengths here, and it looks good. It plays good. It's just clean. It's just clean in every way.
I really like the pipe aesthetics in this too. It gives it like that feel of the World 7 in SMB3. Yeah, it really has that feel to it.
And Aura just hanging on with that tail and then throwing it right down afterwards. Ouch.
Guys, twice. Freaking Ha, when he was designing this, it's called Down the Waterline, named after a Dire Straits song of the same name. He's a big fan of the original game, so he kept his level fairly traditional, went for the SMB3 Underground theme. It was inspired by his favorite level of SMB3 7-1, which unfortunately for him, everybody in the speedrun skips anyway. Pretty famously, we just go right through the walls during that level. As for the racers, they won't be able to skip this whole level, but there are plenty of skips built into the level itself. And of course, there's going to be a ton of skips that people find on their own. The overall goal was to create a level that felt like it could have been right out of an old game, and I think he really did a good job of achieving that.
Before we even read what he wrote down, we already said it. So goal accomplished. Congratulations.
Yeah. Goal accomplished. Meanwhile, Triax and Grand Keys. Oh, Triax sneaking in.
That was sneaky.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh!
Right at the end, another Yatanai. Oh my gosh, I feel like he has had the worst luck with the Yatanais here today.
Oh, for sure.
Just horrible luck with them.
I see. That's another thing about racing Mario Maker. Playing the game and streaming and just going through levels is a whole different thing than having that pressure built up, knowing that you're competing against 3 other players.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. It brings a whole new dynamic to it. And especially as we get to racing, we're going to actually have multiple races. This isn't just a one-time thing. We're going to be doing more races of this game. I don't know if we're doing weekly or bi-weekly races. I
think our goal is bi-weekly right now.
Okay, bi-weekly races. The plan is to restream it for me. That's still my plan. So we'll have a lot of other players coming in, especially as we get more names on the leaderboards coming in for the feature racer here. But we definitely wanted to give these 4 guys the first opportunity at the game. Oh, meanwhile, Order getting through another level.
The famous little trick at the end there too, where it looks like you're about to just get wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
But he hid mushrooms right under that fish, same color scheme, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, that was a really cool almost troll, and it wouldn't be Mario Maker if we didn't have a few almost trolls. Now, I feel like we're all rooting for Triax to get through here at the end. High five to safety taking an interesting route here.
Yeah, he was going to go under. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't pan out so well as he just lost his last life.
The last life is gone.
After checkpoints, too.
That is such a long level. That really hurts to happen.
Now, Jakku, you're still here, correct? Even if not, it's fine. Here. We have.
Yeah.
If you guys know about Jakku's levels, famous for Goomba is key. This one is just gonna be deceptive all day long for. Now, there's definitely gonna be a little less nasty than you might imagine for the standard experience, but
yeah, in Order making short work of Jakku's.
Oh yeah.
Very short word of Jakku's.
It's meant to have a lot of trickiness with the red coins. As you can see, somewhere hidden, just in the brim of the lava, so it's hard to actually find them.
Yeah, I feel like that level is definitely going to be one that's extremely difficult for the 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Order is just a whole world ahead now.
Literally, yeah.
Let's see what we get with our first. Now, this level, Bilbo's Galumba Zumba. Now, this level is very interesting because this had to be remade last minute.
Yeah, this is the most recently adjusted one. If anything, I mean, call me old-fashioned, but if you're gonna call a level Galumba Zumba, you already have my seal of approval. That's just a hilarious name.
Yeah, it's a quite difficult level. So Bilbo, this is the first level he created since the 1 year Mario Maker project, which is about a year ago at this point.
Yeah.
It's also the first level he made since he started Tinder. Don't know if that's related, but he felt the need to mention it.
I will guarantee you your Tinder traffic will definitely speed up after this level.
Yeah, it only uses 2 concepts, Galoombas on rails and spike blocks. That's it. There's red coins, there's speedrun pass, there's secret 1-up mushrooms. Those are all details. The only focus on the end is Galoombas on rails. They're the star of the show.
Sounds like an ad for like the Ice Capade. Galoombas on rails. You don't want to miss it.
Order almost looking like he was gonna find a speed path there.
He was getting some pretty clutch movement there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think he has a strong feeling that he's a little ahead. He's playing it a little nice and safe. You can see at the rails he's definitely taking his time too.
Bilbo also says he challenges people to find a pacifist route, as there isn't one. Where you don't kill
that is a
Goombas.
challenge.
Yeah.
Accept it, man.
And then he finished this. This is the longest blurb we got of anybody who gave us a level blurb, but he finishes it. Who is the main villain in this story? You either die a Mario or you live long enough to see yourself stomp an innocent Galoomba to death. So he's got that was a lot going on with that.
I mean, if you look at it too, like the Galoombas don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
They're just on these rails. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, now Triax has moved on here, and he's in a precarious position. And we'll see if he can figure out what he needs to do here on this next path. He could, in theory, make up some time. I mean, Orders has to feel pretty safe and going slow.
Was that diamond he just went by an indicator for a hidden block? Because I feel like he skipped over it.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing with? What is this section that Triax in? I didn't see it ordered.
There was the diamond in this section. I think there's a hidden block that he's just because he's going for these nice, tight, efficient jumps that are just going a little too low to hit where it would have been. Now, granted, I'm not certain if it actually is there.
Oh man.
But now he's going above. But yeah.
Yeah. Grand Key's really struggling on this last checkpoint of 3-1. It's not easy. I mean, I think this 3-1 is definitely the hardest level we've seen so far in the hack.
I can agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
In this nice little Super Mario Maker hack.
Yeah, this is definitely the most, I would say, Mario Maker-esque level. Whereas a lot of our levels have been, err on the traditional side, I guess you could say. Yeah. But Orr's not in an easy level himself, and you can see he's died 3 times really quick on this one section.
Yeah, this subworld is scary.
Yeah, Triax definitely wanting to get that checkpoint right there.
He bursts open the path that we saw Orator have the setup to break.
Yep.
So what's gonna be in these 3 little? He's gonna get some little bonus items here. Maybe just the mushroom, actually. No, some vine. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like just the mushroom is all that you really got rewarded with.
I'm sure it's context sensitive. Probably a cape or a fire flower, depending on your current size too.
Yeah, he did have a checkpoint earlier, so there, in theory, he could be big going into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
Watching Orator just go through that wave of nice aesthetics too, and the back and forth is really nice on it too. Having to get underneath the donuts now.
Beautiful recognition right there that those are donuts and will not kill you.
Yeah, I actually wasn't certain of that right away either. You can get pushed through the donut because it's like a soft block.
Yeah. Yeah, Triax handling this level like a champion.
Oh yeah.
Get there, high five to safety. Get there, baby.
Let's go. I want to see these 2 push through. Man, there's a really strong impending doom just watching the level Orator is on. Every turn is just a tight corridor where you're forced into just timing your your forward and backwards movement in these really, really altered corridors.
Yeah, if you go look down at Triax, he's actually skipping this checkpoint. Get the checkpoint, Triax. Just get the checkpoint. Get the checkpoint, please. You can still do the skip, but he's skipping the checkpoint, trying to do a P-switch jump to seemingly, I don't know if it's going to actually be a skip, but get the checkpoint.
I want to see that do something nice.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you for getting the checkpoint. Thank you.
If Chris was ready to fly too close to the sun there, no, he changed his mind.
Yeah, he was making me nervous. Meanwhile, Order getting through 4-1. The end is in sight for Order. Going to be our first world record holder. Grand Keys.
Nice. And high five. Both have finished 3-1. Moving on now.
Yeah.
Trihex also trying to do the fancy tech with keeping that P-switch that Orator was working on. So the level Orator is on
results.
now.
Yeah.
We got a SMB3 Ghost House with a mini boss in this one.
Yeah, this is made by Oski. It's Big Boops Pika Pow. Big Boops Pika Pow introducing something not yet seen in this game: a ghost house with ghosts.
Damn,
that was
changing the game.
Obviously a reference to Say's Ghost House with no ghosts that we had earlier. There's also Pow Blocks and Munchers, a combination that's more unbeatable than the classic peanut butter and jelly. Ironically, the combination that's only been around since Mario Maker, because Pow Blocks don't do that in other games and are non-existent in Mario World completely. You know what to do. Hit Pows, kill Munchers, easy peasy. At the end, the Big Boo, air quotes, is waiting for you. He's got a hand cannon. It's not gross fanfic how Luigi and Rosalina are related. I don't know what that means. It's a little cannon on his head. Speedrunning is not as much as finding skips as figuring out the fastest way to hit each POW block. So I'd imagine that's going to be a very tight
optimizing
timer.
movement. Yeah.
In the individual level run of it.
Yeah, seeing it, you can see that there's just so many different setups that you can be taking. These, I'm sure, spring jumps are going to be very popular for a lot of getting these quick pow hits.
Yeah. Okay, we look at Order's screen right now. He's seemingly handling this, but he's backtracking a bit right now. I don't think he exactly knows where to go in this particular level yet.
No, yeah, that pipe had him looking like it was a strict only for red coin pipe. So he went back, tried to grab the mushroom, going forward, and now he sees what to do. Now that he was on that top platform, you can see some hidden pows that you didn't earlier see because that door kind of led you around, showing you all that.
Exactly. That's great level creation. Again, these level creators, a lot of these guys really focus on Kaizo type levels. And speaking of which, Order gets a dick block right there.
I was looking at that like there's nothing on the screen that this POW is gonna affect. No, that was great. That was a great little trick.
Yeah, that was definitely a touch me in the morning walk away situation. What's the play right there? I think he wants you to hit it up maybe with the tail, but that's interesting how that happened. I mean, what's Order's play now?
I'm just as confused as Order. I'm just as lost.
I mean, I don't believe he has to take a death. There's nobody soft locked anybody, or I would hope not.
No, that would be silly.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here. Find another route, young man. Is there another route?
Oh, and he's going for some really cool tech to try and go underneath.
Yeah, that would have been a very, very good move. Meanwhile, Grand Keys now making short work
through the second one. Yeah,
he destroyed.
Leaving high five behind finally.
Yeah, he destroyed that level, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile, Triax, I don't know if you saw, got that star right there. Skipped a very slow section.
Very nice. When Trihex gets going, he really gets going. Like when he picks it up, and a couple of the levels have been giving him a bit of trouble, but sometimes he just gets in the zone and just doesn't leave.
Yeah, you've seen him all. It's been the end of the levels that has been his undoing today. He would be right there with Aura if he didn't have he's got 4 knives. Like legitimately can see the end of the level. Knives, so it's interesting to see how that's happened.
I was so ready for him to skip that checkpoint again too. It looked like he wanted to. He definitely wants to.
Yeah. Order, getting another checkpoint, making short work of this. He's a full world ahead right now, so he's got a comfortable lead.
He's definitely the comfortable choice if you're out there betting your poo coin.
If anyone's still taking bets on this, that's a bad sports book right there. There we see Order with this kind of boss fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes a hit. We might have to
Oh!
And he dies to it.
Yeah.
Thought he was gonna have it. All he had to do was get the star and kill the big boo, but it takes
Luckily,
a hit.
it's close. It's not very far from the checkpoint he was just at, so.
They got a high five to safety right now. The same level as Triax and Grand Keys. Grand Keys is really making Grand Keys' struggle has definitely been the new Super Mario Brothers levels, so kind of the opposite of Triax, and he's really destroyed everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely cleaned up on 3-2 really hard.
Yeah, and we also have to talk about the menuing options, going for the world play. I think that backfired on our players a little bit.
Honestly, 100%. It got in the first 2 worlds. It was the safe choice because they were easier. But the players, I don't think anticipated the difficulty curve.
Yeah. Order. Meanwhile, Grand Keys.
Oh no!
Committing suicide there for no reason, worrying about the fish that he did not have to worry about.
The fish bumped him up a little bit when it fell through him, and actually he was planning on jumping there, but the timing of the fish hitting him screwed him up. Oh, how unfortunate!
Oh, that's great.
Leave it to freaking Ha with the end of the level shenanigans, man.
Oh, man. All right, now Carl Sagan right here. Order is on a Carl Sagan original. And again, he's the man who kind of brought us all together. It was really the driving force to making this game. So all the love to Carl, who's helped him, I know me and so many others here in the Mario Maker community.
Big shout outs to Carl.
Yeah, if we can get some Carl love out there, if you don't have Carl love, any love emote will do, or any generic heart, throw it in there. Just give him some massive love. At him at it if he's in here watching. Show him all the love. Not that he doesn't get enough. He didn't give us a level blurb though, so do shame him for that as well. Please shame Carl for not giving us a level blurb. So we really have no idea what this level's about other than it's SMB1, and I'm sure it involves some sweet science. As you can see, explosions and gravity coming into play.
Explosions and gravity.
Yeah.
The two key points of science right there.
And don't look now, but Triax is gaming,
Triax is on 3-4. No, he's on Goomba's key as well. And this level was a pretty quick one for Aura.
Oh no! High five to safety also takes the troll death. High five to safety also takes the troll death. He jumped up and it looked like he
hit the fish from the side and avoided the mushrooms. He didn't see them.
Yeah.
Oh, how tragic! It breaks my heart. Triax has now made it into World 4, though.
Yeah.
We have a nice little switch up coming there. Grand Keys is at the fish again and goes past it. Doesn't know that the mushroom is there either.
He skips it.
But lives
Speed
it.
strats already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Playing
sure
safe,
these players, they thought it was a troll. They maybe thought it was bigger. Meanwhile, Order getting some sexy boot action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that was a tight little fit.
He's playing this like he's already doing the speed runs, man.
Yeah, opting to take the pipe, which brings him to what looks like a convoluted section right here.
Now, I will point out one fun thing real quick. Now that most of the players have been to Goomba's Key, at the very start of the world that Grand Keys is on, there's actually an alternate route. If you turn around on the first jump, there's a pipe. And that'll take you to pretty much a second level. So everything you're seeing Grand Keys go through is the bottom level. There's actually an upper level to this whole section. That's a lot faster than everything you're seeing.
Yeah. Did Grand Keys put his filter on for this level on accident?
I think he did.
With
their goal of reaching the retro Mario feel, he was just trying to make that a bit easier for us.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I think one thing we want to point out about Carl's level, it definitely seems to be much faster to play this level with the Fire Flower. That seems wildly important in this level, to hang out of that Fire Flower. Because otherwise it looks like you're hitting POWs the whole time, and that is slow. And Triax here. Now this level is not exactly a level, and you have to think he's trying to press a little bit here in 4-1 to make up some ground in hopes of getting back in this.
The best part is that Triax went with the world.
You went with the play strats, yeah. Dude, I love
Learn your lesson, Triax.
Dude, no, fuck it, mask off, man. That's what I say in that one. Like he was completely gangster about it. And you know what? Like, and that's what I love about Triax. Like, if he runs this game, he's not gonna dick around with like not the world record strats. He's gonna go full world record strats.
Yeah, no, you know what that actually makes me think of too? I would love to see what someone like Mitch could come up with here too. Just because I know when he gets strat hunting, he finds some really nasty stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would totally agree with that on Mitch. All right, now Aura finishing up here. Aura's
Going to our final world.
our final level. Maybe we can
And what
get
better
Aura
way to
play.
end it than with a new Soup's Castle?
Yeah, maybe we'll get Aura to play some of the special levels while the other players wrap up here.
I love the description for this one. I'm gonna go in. This is from 2iPaka. So if you couldn't already tell from the feel of it, this level was made in a monastery in Cambodia. He was traveling around Southeast Asia, and during some kind of festival, people were putting food out into the streets as offers to help their ancestors. These rats were having a party every day, and he figures if the rats can help the caterpillars and all kinds of bugs, stuff I never thought I'd consider eating. This is just going off on some tangent. None of this has to do with Mario Maker, but before long, he was noshing on everything. Okay, so we got a little backstory of Cambodian
Oh no!
rats.
High Five also took the bump that.
Oh no!
That's twice.
This has been easily the most knives per level ratio.
The trolliest level, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
It was
don't
a
worry.
Moment.
So one day, after wolfing down a couple of fried tarantulas lying outside of a Cambodian temple, remember guys, they're Cambodian temple, he starts hallucinating. Not sure what happened, but some Buddhist monk found me belting out Pineapple Pen at the top of my lungs, way out in the jungle right before he zoned out. I was drifting in and out of sleep for several days, and my dreams were completely bizarre. When I finally woke up at this monastery, I was surprised to see the monks were gaming all day long. They told me that Panga was actually raised on such a gaming monastery in Malaysia. We got backstory, guys! We got
my
Panga's
God, the
backstory,
backstory.
finally.
Oh my God.
So he
That is
tried to
some-
recreate the wacky dream in Mario Maker, and that's what we're getting with this level.
That is some detailed stuff right here, and as you can see, this is a pretty convoluted level. This is definitely one of those levels where the player, it's going to be interesting to see where it takes themselves. Triax, meanwhile, making short work of 4-1.
Yeah,
I
nice
don't
and
want
quick.
to say he's out of it. Him or Keys, I don't want to say he's out of it. Who knows what can happen in this level?
No, honestly,
it's definitely
for
a
sure.
strange back and forth, where do I go type level.
Yeah, and with 4-4, with Orator being over there, I know that level has a lot of potential for slowing players down. I've seen it. You have to learn what's happening the first time you attempt to pass a section, and then you have to retry it to get the right speed and optimization to get through those sections.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Keys was
absolutely.
zooming through the Galumba Zumba too until he got caught by those off-screen spikes right at the top there.
Bad level. No, I'm joking. No, that was good. Triax only 2 levels behind right now. Could he do something? He definitely gets the theme of this level right off the bat.
He's catching on to the pals.
Yeah. He understands. Ooh, trying to spring jump. Already going for speed strats. Meanwhile, Order seems to be going in a bit of a circle, struggling to make this P-switch cycle.
Yeah, he almost had it on that one, but that wall jump slowed him down too much. But this is his road. He's chosen which way he's going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is
Sticking with
definitely.
it.
Sometimes that's the best thing to do in a blind race is just don't explore too much because you don't want to get, going in the wrong direction.
Oh, for sure.
There we go.
There it is. Now, another cool thing about the
It's a checkpoint.
4-4 level too is just every once in a while you'll see Bowser just peek in, and he'll be doing something, but he'll never actually be, a true obstacle for you at that point. He's there to kind of flaunt in front of you. He's flaunting it. He's taunting you.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things going on in this castle. We got some firefish right now. It's looking dangerous. Looks like he's got to bring that ghost down. I don't know if
I don't know how he's gonna pull it off with the way he's set up. Oh, how beautiful!
Beautiful move right there. Great jump. High Five to Safety and Grand Keys are committed to jumping on those top Galoombas and taking that upper path.
Rat 100%.
Yeah, they are committed to doing that.
Orator is not trusting the arrows though. He definitely turned around and That looks like it was gonna give you some fire flowers. Maybe you gotta go in the pipe to get them.
Yeah, too much 100 men. I think I wouldn't say all of these arrows are untrustworthy. Ooh, oh, now Triax gets the troll move. What is he going to do? What is his plan right here? What is the plan once that happens?
I actually missed it when Aura solved this one, so
he just went back and he just took the death, went back and fixed it. Did it correctly. Like, I feel like at this point, Triax has got to try like a nice.
You think he's gonna go for the under the bridge strat too?
I think that's the only strat he can go for.
Yeah, you can see the desperation as he's jumping for hidden Kaizos under the pipes.
It usually doesn't happen, but the SMB 3 levels have the most dick moves. Meanwhile, Order being chased by Bowser right now in a very, very, very cool section.
Ooh, and getting the Fire Flower right into the last door. The pressure is on. You can tell that the second half of this level definitely is focused on making sure that you're feeling frightened, man.
He's got a long fight against Bowser. Who's gonna go in the lava first, him or Bowser? Like, that's kind of the question.
Yeah, SMB 3 style boss fight.
Is it gonna be him or is it gonna be Bowser? Bowser's getting rid of these blocks. Takes another fireball.
Small Mario now.
Uh-oh.
Keeping the Fire Flower here would have been so pivotal.
Yes, yeah.
But with his experience in the 100-mans, no problem dodging that wave of fireballs, man.
One more jump! One more jump! I wonder what his time's gonna be. We really should have timed this out. That was our fault.
Yeah, we timing a speedrun seems like something we should have thought of. About an hour.
Can we get some poo fails in chat? And he kills Bowser.
There we go. Don't fall into the lava.
Door. And that's going to be an order right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Our champion.
The win, our champion, our current world record holder, technically, in Super Warp World on speedrun.com. You know what? That's how hype it was. Chat didn't even care that we didn't have it. Chat did not even care. You want to head in there right now and talk to Aura?
Yeah, let's go pop in with those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right over here with us.
Aura came in here. Even better. Aura, what's going on?
Yo. What's up, guys?
So I think, first of all, we have to say, what did you think about the game?
Oh, it was great. It was a lot of fun compared to your usual super expert levels I'm playing.
Yeah, definitely. Did you see any potential for some hot speed action?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it seems like there's shortcuts all over the place. Almost like a few levels in there looked like they were designed as speed runs, but with like, a normal level around it,
Yeah,
that makes no sense.
I would say that's definitely a possibility for some of these levels, for sure. Was there anything that like kind of took you by surprise that you were seeing? I like the first thing I'm thinking of is the Kaizo block underneath that POW there at the end of the SMB3 level.
What the hell was that?
We were saying the same thing.
Yeah, we said the same thing. We hadn't seen that one before.
So was I just soft locked there?
Well, I mean, you can spring jump underneath that block. What's funny is Triax actually just had that same problem. Triax was actually kind of catching up there for a second. You were a full world ahead, and then Triax was almost within a level, and then had that same issue you had.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So he didn't get it. But yeah, what do you? I guess like, what was your favorite level?
My favorite level. Let me see here. I did
maybe it might be easier to ask you your least favorite level first.
I mean, it'd have to be the one that I got soft locked in. But other than that, let's see. They were all pretty good, I liked the last level. I liked the last Bowser chase. The fight was, I was a little surprised at the fight. It was a little bit tedious, but it was also like a classic, harkening back to SMB3 a little bit.
Yeah. It seemed intense too. We were kind of worried. Like we were like, who's gonna go in the lava first?
Yeah. It was a few close calls in there, but overall, very cool game. I'm actually excited to check out these special world levels too.
Hey, well,
there's a lot of crazy ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in the special world levels. Feel free to check it out as these other racers end up, and we definitely want to talk to them too before it's over. But yeah, thank you so much for participating in this, Aura. Congratulations, you're currently the world record holder right now. So no matter what, you're gonna at least be a one-time world record holder. Nobody will ever take that from you.
There you go. That's awesome. And thanks for having me, guys. That was awesome.
Say just said there was a pipe with a POW there. That there was no soft lock, apparently. There's a pipe with a POW. Yeah,
that was Say's level, huh? I'll have to talk to him.
Yeah.
One of my mods.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. Definitely check out the special levels. Also, go earn those coins so you can get them legit.
Go earn those coins. All right. Yeah, I think I'll. How much longer do you guys think you'll be going?
Until the other guys are done. So,
yeah, feel free to demo them right now on stream.
Totally do it.
All right, yeah, I'll start special world one right now.
We were hoping that's what you would do. So yeah, let's give us a little special world preview.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, thanks.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, congratulations to Aura. Right now it's going to be a race for second. Triax has a bit of a lead here. Really exploring this Carl Sagan level. I don't know if he trusts Carl and what Carl does. Although it does look like he's soft locked, actually. It definitely
there
looks
may be something hidden to help him, but from just blindly looking at it, it looks like a soft lock.
Doesn't it? Carl.
I can't tell if you. The poo shame for Carl, guys.
Carl.
But Carl.
Great shame on Carl. The other cool thing about this game is we can update it too. That's probably the other best thing about this game.
Patches? Oh man.
And Jakku's just like, no, we can't update it.
Leave me alone, I've done enough.
Man, out of all the levels that the soft lock happens, Carl Sagan's is the one. And to his good friend Triax. It's like his boy. His
That's
Yoshi's
feel
Island
like a deep
boy.
betrayal.
Yeah. I mean, I feel betrayed for Triax right now. Oh, thankfully, did not happen again to him. Ooh. And Triax being much more cautious on the way back than he was on the way there. Ooh. You just see those stick skills he has. Well, don't look now. High five to safety is on the same checkpoint Triax is.
Yeah, he's definitely putting in work. He's getting in the zone.
Murdered that SMB3 level. Like, just destroyed that SMB3 level. And meanwhile, we got Order right now checking out the first special world. This is made by a little...
Chris G.
What's up?
Chris G Games. Maker of also Kurosu Mario World.
Yes, which is a great intro to Kaizo Mario World hack. If you guys are, you hear all the time, like, what's a great Kaizo hack to get into? I've never played Kaizo hacks before. Chris G's Kurosu Mario World is a great place to start, like the best place to start.
100%.
And it's an adventure of Luigi, so it's really good. And he's a great level creator. And as you can see, that's a cool little trick that just happened right there. Meanwhile, Triax sneaking through. We got
Getting on to 4-4. Let's go.
Yeah. And this level is really cool. Like, I don't think we really appreciated how dope that Bowser chasing you section was.
Oh yeah, this is one of those levels where to really understand like how cool it is, you're gonna have to check it out in the editor.
Yeah. And I want to give a special shout out to our special world level creators. Chris G, who made Way of the Wiggler, which is the one you're seeing right now, that Ora's playing. Oski, who made Through Thick and Thin. He has 2 levels actually. Linkdead, shout out to Linkdead out there, the creator of Super World. Extremely amazing, legendary Mario World runner, and pretty much the guy I go to anytime I have Mario World questions. He made a turn block blitz. The Beast made an incredible new Super Mario Brothers level that you have to see his video on, because it's just like, you can beat it in a normal Kaizo route and you can beat it in a speedrun Kaizo route, and my god. And then we had to edit off with our good friend Barb, who you know is going to bring the dick moves in the special world.
I love his description for it too, was just, my level's a fun, easy ghost house with some spooky traps and fun surprises.
Yeah, and then we got Just Cook. Yeah, Just Cook, one of 3 people who have actually completed the Dram World 100% speedrun. An amazing player, amazing creator with the Armageddon.
That was the first level I tested too, and it's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's super cool, and it's got a an incredible boss fight at the end.
Yeah.
Like a really, really, really creative
Dude, I
boss
dropped my
fight.
jaw when I saw that boss fight. Like,
Yeah,
I
that
was
boss
jealous
fight-
I didn't think of that first, man.
Yeah, that boss fight is very awesome. So you definitely want to check that out. And I believe we're going to be rotating, doing any percent and 100% races on these. Maybe even if there's enough, if people get good enough or they're excited enough about it, we'll do both in one night. We'll see what we can do, but we're definitely going to do the bi-weekly races. So if you're interested in running this game, you can find all the information at
super.warp.world.
Yeah, super.warp.world. I was just making sure I was getting all the dots correct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I want to point out, you see Grand Keys and Triax. They didn't take the through Carl's level. They didn't really take the Fire Flower all the way through. They're kind of using it for damage boosting. I think that was actually costing them time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one of those, go slower to go faster situations.
Yeah, like going down to grab that extra Fire Flower for keys right there, just that was such a long use. And it almost like it baits you out to try and go for the damage boost too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just really great to see these players come together for this.
But that I'm really loving this Chris G level that Orator's playing through right now too. Just so much just simplicity, but beauty in the simplicity. Like these, the Kaizo block well placed, the spring coming in to hit the shell when it's moving to hit that POW, reusing items that you've already used to.
I love the reusing of items.
So beautiful.
Yeah. And Triax seemed to be in this section where you got the cool Bowser little fight.
The chase scene.
Yeah, the chase scene, and decided to go back.
See, that level's almost like you remember those like pick your own adventure books?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's what this level is. I feel like it's one of those where it's like, all right, you went through the door, turn to page 76. And I don't think he's turning to page 76, man. He's struggling to decide where to go, not trusting the pipes and the doors available to him, but he's got to choose something.
Yeah. He actually, if you see on the right of his screen, he had a checkpoint that he has skipped.
Oh.
Or didn't want to use.
So now he's got that P switch. Is he gonna figure out that he's got a P switch?
Going to the P door.
Definitely using the door.
Not trusting it. Not trusting it.
Not at all. The pause. Oh, and he found it. He found the pipe. Found the hole. Oh, I love that little shout out too with the rail art. Super Warp World. And getting... Oh, there's the checkpoint that we saw previously. Okay.
I think that's a different checkpoint, actually.
Is it?
Thank God he got it, because quick death.
Yeah, right in the lava.
Aura, meanwhile, seems to be getting the basic idea of this level. I like Chris G used a star, which is usually an item you're like stoked to see.
Yeah.
I love that he used it as a bad item. Oh, dude, Triax, did you see? Almost with the moves, man. But yeah, I love that he used that kind of like messing with the player's mind a little bit.
Yeah, really nice.
These special world levels are super good. And none of them are like insane Kaizos. None of them are .01ers.
Yeah, I think the general level of difficulty you'll see on most of them is probably around the same as the blind Kaiser races.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta avoid that spring, or
Oh yeah, that's the first time I saw it get him.
Yeah.
I love that all the other players are on the same level now. 4-4. Everybody's trying to go through. You can see High Five trying to figure out what to do with these P-switch doors as well right now, but he does fall in the lava. Fortunately, Keys is also just trying to blast his way through. One thing that I find super cool about this is that for those blocks underneath the P doors, there's actually the flying hidden blocks, which some players are picking up on really quickly. You can see Keys has definitely caught on to this. Anybody who's built some troll levels, who's played around with like a lot of tricky deception in their levels, is keeping their eyes open for those winged blocks.
Oh, Order with the checkpoint and getting to a very interesting section right now.
Is he gonna have to bounce off those springs onto the platform?
Yeah,
but with a spike too?
This is the vibe.
Oh, that's sexy.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But meanwhile, Triax falls into the same lava.
Same pit.
He's the exact same way.
I can only imagine how frustrated he is at that.
Oh, that
so
was
good.
great.
All right,
Yeah,
High
that
Five
was
is
great.
going for that same winged block as well. He's got it. He got the Wiggler out there. I don't know if he has both under both P-doors. I don't think the second one is 100% essential.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what it might be?
The routing in this game is going to be extremely interesting.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
It's gonna be really cool.
a lot of these levels are very open-ended, and it's going to be interesting to see what these levels end up doing.
Now, I just love watching Trihex just drop the swag on the air stalling and doesn't even wait for the Wiggler to come up, just nails that wall jump to get there. And he had the right idea with the air stalling there too, but landing underneath where the Wiggler would be is going to trigger, obviously, the hidden line of Kaizo block.
The Mario Maker needed hidden lines of Kaizo block.
It's a classic. Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, this is a very, very, very open-ended level. War is the best player here. He's one of the best in the world, man. But I don't think that takes away anything from the other players here. It's like playing a blind race. Sometimes you just, you get it. If Triax doesn't get those nines, he's right in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if Triax does not get those nines, he's right in it. Speaking of which, Triax, riding the Wiggler up.
He does it
uses
so
some cool things.
fluidly, yeah.
Yeah. High Five to
Now-
safety too. He could have come back if he didn't have the do the menuing. Dumb menuing decision, guys.
Real big mistake, folks.
Yeah, big
Triax
mistake.
is
from those
opting
two.
to actually get hit there by the Boo on purpose, so he could fit underneath with the Wiggler there.
Yeah, that was an interesting move. Oh, can
That
he
was
get
tricky.
Oh no! But then he didn't get back on the platform, and he ended up losing the
and he
platform.
Oh, he's gonna try and get in there. Do you think he'll be able to make it? With a triple jump, I see it might be doable, but
I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get in there.
he has no more P-switch timer. And he wanted to try and grab the P-switch timer from in that pipe, you can tell. On reusing the Super Warp World rails from earlier to catch that miss. That's kind of cute. I like that. So I think Trihex is still our only player who has passed the checkpoint, first little area in this level. Keys and High Five are still both. High Five is actually just about to get through there, and he did getting the checkpoint. If he notices it, he's going above, and he skips it completely. So if he dies, it's back to square one.
Oh,
He does.
No, why?
The same place that Trihex was also betrayed at.
It's a betrayal, man.
Yeah, the Wiggler. It's not as nice as it looks.
Oh no. Man, another bad situation there.
You gotta feel for these players when they miss those checkpoints. Oh, Grand Keys definitely sees what's going on. He sees the arrow alongside the two bricks, and he knows that there's the P-switch door. He knows there's some trickery going on here. He's picking up, and then he falls into the lava.
These racers are getting incredibly tight right here for the second place.
I love this level as a finishing level. Whoa!
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I'm sorry,
Aura,
I just peeked at Aura's screen.
Yeah, I was
Is that
about to say.
Kaizo?
Aura gets hit with a dick block right there.
The special
and
world is not for the faint of heart, guys.
The special world is exactly what you would think from most of us Mario Maker guys out there. It's full of dick moves.
Yeah, no, they're pretty tubular, if you ask me, to be honest.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, way cool levels, radical. And High Five missing the checkpoint again. He just doesn't see it at the bottom of his screen there. He's not worried about it.
Checkpoint, High Five.
Grab it,
Just
man.
Just get the.
It's there to help you, bro.
Yeah, it's not. Don't be against the checkpoint. Go with the
I just think
checkpoint.
he's not seeing it because there's only a small hint of it at the bottom. And I mean, you play just as much Mario Maker as these guys do. You know how sometimes you get that tunnel vision. You don't see stuff at the very bottom, like that Wiggler right there. It took him a little while to pick up on the Ghost Wiggler. A little too long. Aura is definitely getting in the groove of avoiding that Kaizo right under there. I wanna see him. I wanna see him just boogie down with this. This is really cool.
Yeah, he's getting there. But he keeps hitting Kaizos every time.
They're a
Alright,
lot
Triax
this
gonna
one.
stand still this time and go right into the door. He's making his way towards what seems to be the end.
He has a new checkpoint, and that's got to be a huge wave of relief crushing over him.
Yeah.
And here we have the final chase.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, this section is just really, really, really awesome.
It's been a really long time since I've actually played it. I can't remember how it actually goes down, but wasn't there a chase very similar to this in the actual like first New Soups?
So close. I don't know. There might be. So close to the end, but he missed that hidden block underneath the door.
Yeah. But luckily, the checkpoint's not far behind.
No.
The only
And he
real
knows the section.
thing here is that I'm pretty sure now he's gonna get a mushroom instead of a fire flower out of that hidden block.
This,
Yeah,
that section actually reminds me a lot of one of the first blind relay race levels at GDQ. Oh, now getting behind
there we
Bowser,
go.
and he's going for the fire
going
kill.
up and above him twice too.
Going for the fire kill. He does not want to wait for
And
death.
you can see how fast he's got the rhythmic pattern going with those fireballs. Though that's hard to get some.
What is it?
quick
40,
fireball.
48? 48 when he's Big Bowser? And he gets
I
it.
think so. Yeah, dude, that took no time.
And he gets it. That is definitely the speed strat and the way to go. Tri-X, ladies and gentlemen, is your second place finisher. Right there, you have to think he's going to do some things. Let's get Tri-X in here. Yeah.
There he is. Try
hey,
it,
baby.
Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, you joined this call. What? What's up?
Yo.
You moved me. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm dumb.
No, totally. What's going on? First of all, what did you think about the game?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. What was your least favorite level and your standout level?
Ooh, okay, all right. Least favorite level. Let me see here. There was one.
We were guessing everyone. The 3-1 was the one we were guessing people were gonna say, but Aura actually liked that one, which was the new Super Mario Brothers level with a bunch of
the one that was filled with mushrooms.
Yeah.
The level interactive one where you have to like kind of wait for the level to reveal the solution rather than just ram forward. It's a great level. I'm only biased right now because of the race where I got really punished for freaking out and wanting to just go forward a bunch.
Yeah,
the level's awesome.
Yeah.
Standout levels. Okay, so first I'll stick with what I like the most. 4-4. I loved it all around. I love that little quirk with the hidden block respawn point. I didn't know that though. Like, and it's all obvious that clearly this door doesn't have to go right here, but because of the rail beneath the P-switch door, I thought you needed to trigger some kind of off-screen, way high above winged platform that would fall down and ride that rail. But I was kind of overthinking it. I don't know if that was like an accessory rail or not, but the rail had me thinking that the hidden block was just a bait thing. But I might have overtalked that, I don't know. But that aside, though, 4-4 boss fight, everything else was fantastic. I loved it. Big shout outs to 3-3. 3-3 felt like a real, level.
The one with all the pipes, yeah?
Yeah, you get, lost and, man, I want to go back and try the other paths and whatnot. Real.
And he went, that's exactly what he went for. He went for a real 7-1 SMB3 type level, yeah. So I'm glad, that's what everybody said when they saw it, so that was awesome.
Let's see here. But there was one where there's just a bunch of enemies at the very end. Was it 1-4? No, I don't think it was 1-4.
Oh, where they dropped on your head at the end?
The fish?
Yeah, which level was that?
That was also the pipe one.
Yeah, I think that was also
the same one.
3-3, yeah.
Did you get hit by that one? Did that one knock you out once?
No, because I'm a hoarder at heart, so I definitely kept the boot on standby to use right there, so it all worked out.
Yeah, we were cracking up. High five to safety and Grand Keys both died to that multiple times, and
it was hilarious. Yeah,
we were just like, do nothing, guys, just do less.
Let's see here. 2-3 was Fly. That's the level that's completely in my element. So I think I beat that one first try. But
dude, you flew through the new Super Mario Brothers levels outside of 3-1.
Yeah. Because 3-1's like a confined 3-1.
3-1's weird. Yeah, 3-1 was definitely weird. That was definitely like a slower level, especially going after Worlds 1 and 2, which are definitely go right away, like hold right type level, worlds.
My only like genuine complaint is there's a POW block in 4-3 on a certain path that you have to kill a muncher, and the POW block is over half a screen full away from the nearest muncher. So if you're just like running forward and hitting it, not thinking about, you have to like deliberately know you hit that muncher ahead of time. And you get, or else something else I know about.
No, that is funny you said that. That's Carl Sagan's level. And immediately when you did that, he was like, "Oh no, Triax broke my level" in chat. So Carl Sagan getting called out by his good friend Triax. I mean, you guys got history, you and Carl go way back. So he basically, it seems like he did that to you on purpose, I feel like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're the only one that had that issue all throughout testing, so, we might issue our first patch here after our first patch pretty soon.
Feels good.
Yeah, so what do you think about this game, I guess, is like a speedrun potential, like, as an actual speedrun?
Dude,
I had the safety getting that.
I felt sad that it was a blind, to an extent, I get that a blind race is hype, but I was kind of sad that I had to, like, turn off caring about red coins. In the very beginning, I feel like I got screwed over because, like, alternative path, let's go somewhere else. It was just a one-up, I'm like... And then there's red coins too, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably already in last place now. Like, I cared about all the bonuses in 1-1, and everyone else was running way ahead on not caring. Mm-hmm. I would love to try again, and I'd even go as far as say do like a blind all red coin race. So I skipped over so many things. I was really looking for run forward, keep running forward. Didn't even get to really enjoy a lot of the levels, honestly, like I wanted to.
Yeah, no, totally. Well, we're definitely down. We're going to be doing races of this, and of course, we're hoping as many people are going to be in there. But I think the next one we are going to show is the 100%. So in Aura right now, Aura's playing going through some of the special levels right now, actually too. He's in special 1. We step up the difficulty a little bit in those special levels. Oh yeah, we step it up a little bit. As we got High Five to Safety and Grand Keys joining us, both finishing right here. Gentlemen, what'd you guys think?
Oh, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, High Five. I'm gonna start with you. What was your favorite level and what was your least favorite?
My favorite one was that Muncher one that I game over. I had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah.
That one gave everyone a lot of trouble. So.
Yeah.
No. Favorite level. Honestly, I can't. Honestly, I just played so many levels. I can't even remember which ones I.
Okay, better. I think we always remember the worst things. So what was the thing you were like? That's bullshit. And I think I know what you're gonna say.
At the end of that one level where the fish are just like.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all,
the same for you, Keith?
No, I died to him once, I think.
That was so funny.
First of all, I got there. I'm like, okay, I got hit, whatever. And then I'm gonna dodge him this time. I get there, I go to dodge. There's another. What is it? There's a lone fish that nails me. I do it again. Then I sit there. Oh, I see the mushrooms. I just sit there. I take the mushrooms. Then I go to run. But then because I'm holding jump, I bounce off of a fish.
That's what I did the first time.
Yes.
That was so cheap, man.
That was frustrating.
And then you managed to like pixel perfect avoid the mushroom too as it was falling on you and hit just the fish.
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, I was dying.
Yeah. I almost one-shotted that thing. Then I ended up taking another 5 goes at it.
So funny. That happened so many times. What about you, Keys? You got any standouts or standoffs?
I'm trying to think of favorite. I think I'm in the same boat as High Five. I can't really put a finger on what my favorite was.
Yeah, a lot of them got played. A lot of them you guys blew through. Honestly,
yeah,
you guys handled really well.
The one level that I really got real salty with, and the boys can back me up on this one, was the Muncher one, the waiting one. That one got to me after a little while. But,
yeah, 3-1. 3-1 was the one,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, cool, guys. What do you think about the potential as a speed run, both for the community and for you guys individually? And you as well, Triax.
Oh, I think it'd be fun for the community to give her a go and, like, root these levels out and, like...
Yeah, there's definitely some awesome routes that I saw while going. Like, after you finish the level, you can kind of, like, think about it, and you're like, okay, this could get, like, a good route to it.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of routing going on for sure.
Yeah. What about you, Trix? I mean, you got the most experience here out of any of us. I mean, what do you think about it as a potential speedrun?
I think it's hot. No, I can't wait to dive in further. Really, like I'm hungry for more. Like, super honestly. Yeah, that's what we want to hear. I mean, we think not only is the cool thing about this, the full game is going to be obviously records will be held on speedrun.com. There's a bunch of different categories for it. The individual level records, though, of course, will be held by Nintendo themselves. So for all you IL guys who like grinding out the individual levels, that's still going to be an option for you, and I think that's a really cool thing to do. I guess the last thing is we got to give our shout outs. Go follow these racers, all these racers. Please follow Triax, twitch.tv/Triax or /Triax. The YouTube as well. Check out Tempo Storm, all that jazzy stuff. Doing big things, man. Triax over here. Like, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us, man. I really appreciate that. Nah, fam. I'm excited, and yeah. Well, so we're definitely. I wish I took more time to prepare because I've been like waist deep in Sonic Mania. Dude, I've been loving the Sonic Mania though. The Sonic Mania ILs. You Trix and Spike like going back and forth. I know, it's so beautiful. It's been so much fun, man. It's been so fun. I'll be like watching your stream and then I'll flip over to his stream and see what he's doing, you know? Like it's been really fun. Yeah. So definitely give a shout out, like all the love of Tracks. Like check it out. We can't wait to see you in future races, for sure. Here of this game. Give a shout out to High Five to Safety. You can also check out on the Warp World podcast today. Right, High Five? Is he there?
Oh yeah. I listened to that just right before this, and
yeah, and Grand Keys as well, ladies and gentlemen. Give him some love. Who's just he's just making sweet love to Xwater on his channel right now. Yeah, so you guys,
a lot of art there, man. A lot of art.
Do you think we're gonna see all you for a future race here?
Absolutely. I was actually gonna ask, like, when's the next like 2 weeks? Can we give him a tease? Like, what? I don't know if it's like a schedule thing or not. Like, yeah, I mean, we're doing it. I know 2 weeks from now. I think we're gonna do the 100%. Give everybody some time to route it out and start sharing strats. And 2 weeks from now, we'll do it again. It's obviously if you guys want to be a part of the mainstream, we'll do it. But yeah, 2 weeks. And that goes for everybody out there too, as well. That'll be up for everybody to participate in 2 weeks from now. So, and again, you can check out all the rules and everything at super.warp.world. And thank you, racers. Thank you, Jakku, for the restream.
Thank you all you guys for all the work you put into this. Like, those levels are legit, especially all of the creators and people behind the scenes working on stuff. Like, I went into the Discord earlier today and started just reading through a little bit of like what's been happening in the community. And with this whole game, and it's unbelievable how many people are involved in this.
Yeah, it's really cool. Everybody came together, and it took minimal arm twisting in general. It's hard to get this many people to coordinate on anything, let alone such a big project. Massive shout outs. We couldn't have done it without Jakku, who actually allowed us to upload all of the levels on one account. Of course, we talked about Carl many times, but he was kind of the brains behind this project. He's the brains in Mario Maker. Like he's the brains, you know. So shout out to him as well. And thank you guys to the racers. Thank you guys again, and to everybody out there who watched this today. So
the real heroes.
Yeah, the real heroes. Yeah, Trax is over here finding skips right now live. Like,
yeah, there's this little thing you can do if you time an air full right. I'm trying to
Yeah, and also shout out to our winner, Order, man. Order, congratulations.